What's going on, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here, and welcome to my quick review for Get Out, which is the latest film to be directed by Jordan Peele, one half of Key and Peele. Now, I think this is technically his directorial debut. I thought they ended up doing Keanu. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they directed Keanu, but this is him solo, so this is his first alone debut directorial. So either way, they still made Keanu, whether they wrote it or they directed it. If I'm not mistaken, they ended up directing it, starring in it, writing in it, or wrote it. So anyway, Get Out. Let's talk about it, man. No spoilers in here, and by the way, this is not my full movie review. This is a quick review. I still have to do my Get Out movie review, and there are no spoilers in there as well. But in my movie review, I do my pros, my cons, and my final score. Here, there are no pros, cons, or final score. I'm just telling you my first impressions on it, and what I think about the film, whether I like it or not. And I have to say, I was blown away by this film. I don't think it's a 10 out of 10 amazing film or nothing like that, but there were parts in here where I've never seen that in any other film. I've never seen that, before. The concept of it, the way that it was handled. Honestly, it's quite a fascinating film. And it's one of those that catches you by surprise, and you think you're like, oh, I'm not going to be scared by it, or this or that. And mind you, it's not like a horror fest and like, every 5 seconds, but it gets you, and it mentally is like breaking you down. It's a really weird film, and it's pretty. It plays with your mind a lot. Mind you, there are heavier films that mess with your mind. This one's kind of a medium size, but I have to say Jordan Peele did a fantastic job with this. The actors in here, all the actors do a fantastic job. They play their parts very well. I love the cinematography in here. I love the awkwardness. I love the slowness to it, the burning sensation, if you will. You don't know what's going on. You quite don't know what's going on when you're seeing this film. Everything just keeps on unraveling and unraveling until something is spoken or something is given out. And I found out the most enjoyable is because you could see all the trailers you want, but when you go see this film, you really don't know what you're getting yourself into. You think it's this, but it's not really that. It's this, or it's that. You know what I mean? You never know unless you spoil yourself and you know what you're getting yourself into, which is not cool. But if you go in and not spoiled, you feel good, and you feel bad at the same time for the characters and stuff that happens. But it's pretty freaky. I didn't hate the film. I really enjoyed the film, as I'm saying. So I always have to say that sometimes. I didn't hate the film. I did feel that maybe some parts, and a lot of films are like this, I did feel like some parts were dragged on. Some of it was really slow, really slow, and I thought they could have picked it up a little bit, picked up the pace. But that's any movie. Any movie has a slow pace to it, really. But it could have been a little. And there's a lot of questions. There's still a lot and the director may have the answer, but it's kind of still like the general audience, the people that don't YouTube it afterwards and all that stuff. How is that possible? How is this? That doesn't seem very realistic. How is this possible? How is that? You know what I mean? It's still kind of what? It's very questionable. There's a lot of questions left at the end that most likely will never be answered. Maybe it will be answered. So it's one of those. But it is still a really good film. I thought the main actors did an awesome job, all the actors, and it's definitely a film I do plan on picking up on Blu-ray, and I know a lot of people loved it. Again, I didn't think it was a 10 out of 10, but I did think it was a really good film, and it was something new to cinema that we probably haven't seen in a very long time. If not, we haven't seen it at all. And Jordan Peele, keep on doing what you're doing, because it's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid film, and you make horror well. And you, James Wan, he's not James Wan level. Don't get me wrong. He's not James Wan level, but his type of horror, his type of scare, it works. It's a slow burn, but it definitely works, and gets your blood pumping and gets your heart beat racing fast, which is something I like. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I do plan on picking this up on Blu-ray, and if there's a digital code, I will make sure to do a giveaway for it as well. So comment down below, share with your friends, hit that like button, and subscribe for more content, quick reviews, movie reviews, TV show reviews, trailer reactions, unboxings, giveaways, live streams, much more. Till next time, bye-bye.